was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade, sneaks, and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the fuck am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill.
Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Cam Little after the opening kick. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Ready, team, watch out.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Outside. Right around up. Kick.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And it's caught. It's the South Carolina rookie. Gets up and over a man. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game, but starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
This one is up and good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Etienne again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Into the hands of Leggett. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's Etienne on first down. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the 2nd down snap. This is caught downfield by Horn. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. Gets a new set of downs at the 27. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Inside handoff, pushing for the end zone. It holds the football. It's not loose. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. They'll work against the blitz. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up their opening drive. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talking about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and to finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. He'll start on the ground. It's 4. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Get set, get set. Look, what's up?
Second down run by 4. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
A give up the middle to Ford. No room up the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Purdy to throw it. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Finds his fullback. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Panthers first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 35-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 from the 32. Counter play, Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They said with that sack in mind, Brock, we all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Oh, man, it's Horn. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go, set, go!
Handoff running left, Hubbard. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Second and 6 coming up here. They run again with Hubbard. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Hubbard again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. This time it's a passing play. That one connects. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Coming with all these friends and we get active. We get active. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Buddy team, watch out. Come.
Purdy setting up that play action. Looking right, and he finds it. And this one does not go far. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Purdy to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Get set, get set. Buddy team, watch out. Up.
To the air again. Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Well, let's before lost it on the hit. Panthers pick this one up into the red zone. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown! The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that bumper return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Get set, get set. Buddy team. Up.
Play action now. Purdy. A nice run here past the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
All set to go now from the 35.
Outside. 18.
Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That throw is looking for Brandon Ayuk. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Up.
He's back to throw. He put everything he had into this one. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Able to get it to Benson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after a 7-yard gain. Knocked down by Fred Warner.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's going to throw it. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long for him here. This is through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Pass out quickly to Egan. To the house, touchdown Carolina! The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Purdy looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Riley Moss with that tackle.
Well, that was great timing. Great timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Quarterback has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space. It was all about his athleticism after that.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Get set. 18. Watch out. 21. Switch.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. Picked up by the Panthers. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now toss it to Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Free inside the 30. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead off the turnover.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Little Tex on the extra point. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
49ers 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Galloping inside the 40, at the 20. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the third. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. here's ETN to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. Here comes the screen from ETN. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Luke Martin making that play.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
On the run, it's ETN. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. ETN again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. You just get the play off. Finds the in route complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have possession. Man, this one looking pretty well decided already. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss.
Setting up the running back screen. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin out the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 21.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. The 40! Breaks free in the center of the field. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, kid, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down, and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Hits him on the in route. Takes past the 35. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Get set, get set. Line around, sir.
Purdy to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Run around, sir.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6.
21.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's forward on 3rd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Get set, get set.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Watch out! B.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Get set, get set. Watch out!
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the air again. Purdy. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll work against the blitz. Man, it's Horn. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Inside handoff goes to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
It's his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
And the 49er first down. First and 10.
Purdy on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10.
49ers 35.
They'll set up for the onside kick that they must recover. Just one timeout left in their pocket. And the Panthers secure that kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So first down from the 41. Sending him on the dive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Bud lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. This is ETN. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Go ahead.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Get set. 18.
From the gun is Purdy. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Outside. 18.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. And that spikes 36 seconds to play. Five seconds to go. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Purdy looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
To throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Now to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road.